Away from corruption, and 6 officers from the Kenya Wildlife Service have been suspended over the death of all 11 black rhinos that had been moved from the Nairobi and Nakuru National Parks to the Tsavo East Park Sanctuary. Tourism Cabinet Secretary Najib Balala blamed negligent officers for the deaths of their highly endangered species that had been moved for their protection. And TV's Zainab Ismail with the details.
The deaths of all 11 rhinos in a botched translocation attempt have raised questions the Tourism Cabinet Secretary Najib Balala attempted to answer while presenting a report on the inquiry into their deaths. Autopsies on the endangered black rhinos revealed that the water in their new home at the Tsavo National Park were too salty and harmful to them. Investigations have concluded that the animals died of dehydration. 11 rhinos had been moved, but the survivor was injured in a lion attack and has now succumbed to injuries. CS Balala blamed the officers involved in the translocation and charged with caring for them for the deaths. 6 officials were suspended, including Dr. Samuel Kisika, the Deputy Director Biodiversity Research and Monitoring, in charge of coordinating line departments and providing final advice on best science and management. Dr. Francis Gakuya, the head of veterinary, Dr. Isaac Lelkolol, the head of capture services, Felix Mungangi, a senior warden at Tsavo East, Dr. Mohamed Omar, the head of ecological monitoring, and Frederick Odok, senior scientist at Tsavo. The CS further appointed on acting capacity Dr. Charles Musyoki as Director General to take over from Julius Kimani, who has now been demoted to Director of Parks and Reserves. Patrick Omondi takes over as the Acting Director of Biodiversity Division.
Maofisa ambao nimewataja wote karibu 6 au 7 tumesema wametolewa kwa shirika la KWS. Tumeamrisha board hapa na chairman yuko hapa waangalie vilivyo na waweze kurekebisha mambo hayo na kuchukua hatua kali ya wale ambao wamehusika kutofuata sheria ya kuhamisha hawa wanyama.
The rhinos were also found to have wounds on the legs, neck and lower jaws.
During the final decision making prior to translocation exercise, water salinity level was not considered by the planning team, and this therefore compromised the welfare of the rhinos, and I think could have contributed to the tragic death.
The animals were emaciated, that is, they had lost. They had wasted away, they were dehydrated, and the traumatic injuries were also there, and then there was pulmonary edema with froth in the lungs.
Estimates suggest that there are fewer than 5,500 black rhinos in the world, all of them in Africa, and some 750 in Kenya. Zainab Ismail, NTV.